President Kennedy, in the film, put his hand up to the right side of his face, the side facing the assassin. He seemingly wanted to brush back his hair or perhaps rub his eyebrow. Mrs. Kennedy, at this moment, was looking away or looking straight ahead. She was not looking at her husband. At that moment, when the president had his right hand up to this side of his face, he lurched just a bit forward. It was obvious that the first shot had hit him. Mrs. Kennedy was not looking at him, and nor did she appear to know at that instant that her husband had been hit. Governor Connolly, in the seat immediately in front of the president, apparently either heard the shot or sensed that something was wrong, because Governor Connolly, with his coat open, his button was undone, turned in this manner, with his hand outstretched back toward the president. And the governor had a look on his face that would indicate he perhaps was saying, "What's wrong?" or "What happened?" or "Can I help?" or something. But as Governor Connolly was turned this way, his white shirt front exposed well to the view of the assassin, the governor was obviously hit by a bullet, and he fell over to the side. Governor Connolly's wife immediately, seemingly instantaneously, placed herself over her husband in a protective position, it appeared. And as Governor Connolly fell back, President Kennedy was still leaned over at that moment. Another bullet obviously hit the head of the president. The president's head went forward violently in this manner. Mrs. Kennedy at that instant seemed to be looking right square at her husband. She stood up. The president slumped over to the side and, I believe, brushed against Mrs. Kennedy's dress. Mrs. Kennedy immediately turned and flung herself on the trunk of the automobile, face down on the trunk, almost on all fours. The First Lady appeared to be either frantically trying to get the Secret Service man who was riding on the bumper of the car, the single Secret Service man riding on that bumper, to come into the car, or to tell him what had happened, or perhaps, from the picture it appeared she might have been trying to get out of the car some way. The car never stopped. The Secret Service man on the front seat had a telephone in his hand. The car, its acceleration increased rapidly, and it disappeared under an underpass.